Hello, welcome to the Pro Landing Pages video, an overview of Premise. We love Premise because we've struggled to build WordPress landing pages without it. We believe Premise is the best WordPress plugin for professional quality landing pages. We like it so much we wrote a book about it, 101 Ways to Land More Business Using Premise. But we can talk about the book later. Right now, we're going to give you a quick overview of Premise, how it works, what it can do, and why it's an indispensable tool for WordPress-powered websites. We're not going to talk about installing Premise because Premise is installed like any other WordPress plugin. And of course, Premise comes with detailed installation instructions for those that may be unfamiliar with the process. Once Premise is installed, you'll notice two new menus in your dashboard: Landing Pages and Premise. The first thing you'll want to do is configure Premise. This takes a couple of minutes and is very easy. Let me show you. This is the main settings page for Premise. You'll want to enter the relevant information in this page right away to properly configure Premise for your needs. It only takes a couple of minutes and it only needs to be done once. When you buy Premise, you get an API key. Paste it here. If you want your landing pages to be in a subdirectory, uncheck the landing page URLs box and enter the desired subdirectory name here. We prefer landing pages off of the main domain name, so we check the box. If you want a default header image for your landing pages, enter the URL here. You can upload an image by clicking on the upload link, which opens the default WordPress media upload dialog. This is completely optional. As you can see, we're not using a default header image because we prefer to create a custom image for each landing page. If you want some default footer text on your landing pages, get it here. The SEO settings are useful to control how your landing pages are indexed by search engines. If you do not want your landing pages by default to be indexed by search engines, check the Apply No Index to Page checkbox, like so. If you do not want links on your landing pages to be followed by search engine crawlers, check the Apply No Follow to Page checkbox. If you do not want search engines to archive or cache your landing pages, check the Apply No Archive to Page checkbox here. We recommend doing this so that visitors can only see your current landing page and not older versions from the search engine cache. If you have an RSS feed on your WordPress site, and most do by default, check the Turn Off Feed Auto Detect for this page checkbox. We recommend checking this checkbox as it can be distracting to visitors to see an RSS feed subscription notification on a landing page. Premise integrates with several mailing list providers, including Aweber, Constant Contact, and MailChimp. All you have to do to activate one or more of these services is to enter the requested information. For Aweber, click the link to get your authorization code and copy and paste it here. For Constant Contact, enter your username and password. For MailChimp, click the link to get your API key and copy and paste it here. If you are using Google Website Optimizer or Visual Website Optimizer, enter the respective account IDs here. If you want custom scripts to run in the header or footer of your landing pages, paste them here. Click the Save Changes button, and you're done configuring Premise. Let's look at the style setting. Premise provides the ability to make any number of custom style sheets for your landing pages. This makes it easy to try out different color schemes and fonts without having to rebuild each page. Just change the page style. We like the default style. It looks very good, so don't feel like you have to create custom styles right away. You can play with different styles later and apply them to existing landing pages. Let's look at the style options for a moment. Note that you can easily duplicate an existing style and then edit it to make only the changes that you want. No need to start from scratch unless you want to. We've been playing around with a test style. Let's look at that. We can configure global style settings in the first area, including changing the name of the style, setting the background color, background image, font color, font size, and line height. Does this look complicated? It's easy. Suppose we want to use the default website background color. Just select Inherit in the background drop-down list. We can even choose Transparent. To select a specific color, we choose Color, Hex, and then enter the hexadecimal color code desired. I'm kidding, just kidding. If you click on the color code box, you get an efficient color chooser. Now, if you're a total web nerd and just happen to know that 00FF00 is green, that's great. You can enter it here. 00FF00, it's green. What do you know? The rest of us can choose pretty colors from the widget. Click on the band. Find the exact shade that you want. There, that looks nice. If you want a background image, you can enter the URL of the image here. Note the upload link, which pulls up the standard WordPress media dialog box. The background image can be shown to the left, right, or center. It can be repeated horizontally, vertically, or tiled all over the page, like this. Let's try one. Here's a little red image that we want to use. I want it vertically tiled and on the left. Save our changes. And look at our test page. And there we see, vertically tiled along the left. Nice and easy. You can select the main font color using the color chooser. A little lighter black there. Pick the base font that you like. Let's go with Georgia. And set the font size and the line height. Remember to click the Save Settings button or hit the Enter or Return key to save your changes. Let's see what that looks like. And there's our new font. Let's look at just one more, the notice box. I apologize for the WordPress footer showing up in the middle of the notice box configuration area. That's a minor bug in this version of WordPress and not a problem with Premise. Please ignore it. Notice boxes are frequently used to catch visitors' attention, for example by highlighting important testimonials, quotes, and special offers and features. We can set the background color, border size, border color, border style here, as well as the font color size, style, and text box padding. Let's play with this for a moment and see what it looks like. Let's set the background color to yellow, a nice highlighter yellow, because we love highlighters on sales page, right? Not really. Let's make a fat border that is inset and black. Let's change the font. Let's change the font to Courier New, size 20, and we'll leave it as italics and we'll leave the padding alone. Save our settings. And there's our new new page. And that's what a fat yellow highlight inset notice box looks like. How easy was that? I'll quickly look at the general settings. In the general settings area, you can check the Minify CSS checkbox to compress your CSS files, which is recommended for live sites. You can also add custom CSS styles if you're so inclined. You can also export and import premise settings. This makes it easy to develop styles locally and then upload them to a server later. If you get into serious trouble with the style settings, you can always click the Reset Settings button to put everything back to default. Since this resets everything in the style, a confirmation dialog will appear to be sure you didn't click the Reset Settings buttons by accident. We'll just click Cancel here and move on. Premise comes with extensive help. You have to log in to see it, of course. We've skipped that part here. Just want to show you the list of how-to instructions that walk you through all of the major ways to use and customize Premise. Installation, additional resources, how to add a new landing page style, and so on. Premise support is excellent. If you have an issue, you can contact them here. If there's something really strange going on, which isn't likely, but just in case, you can even record a screencast of the problem and send it to them. Nice and easy. As we saw, configuring Premise and customizing it is a breeze. So let's get to the landing pages. The landing pages screen shows a list of the landing pages you have created. If you have a lot of them, you can search for the one you're looking for using the search box at the top right. If you're thinking that this display looks familiar, it should. It's very similar to the normal WordPress pages list, with one excellent addition. Deleted pages go to the trash and can be recovered if need be. So, what kind of landing pages can you create with Premise? Let's see. At present, Premise provides 7 landing page types: sales page, content landing page, pricing page, opt-in page, video landing page, a tab scroller, and a thank you page. The thank you page was added shortly after Premise was released, so they may provide new kinds of landing pages in future as warranted. But these 7 types of landing pages are the most common, the most useful, and more than sufficient to build almost anything you can imagine. We would love to show you about each page in detail, but then this would not be an overview video. Fortunately, we have 7 more free videos, one for each type of landing page. Just enter your email address in the box below to get them. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.